Well, just before the break, we learned about cockroaches and their link to spring allergies. Last week, we learned from a local exterminator how to keep away those pesky bugs that sometimes invade our homes. Now, please rest assured, it's a problem that no homeowner is immune to. As a matter of fact, did you know the White House even has had its share of infestations? Well, our next guest knows firsthand. This is Steve Jacobs. He is the bug expert with more than 35 years of experience, including working at the White House and the Grand Canyon. Steve, thanks for joining us this afternoon. But I got to ask you, honest to goodness, the White House has bugs?
Jimmy, I can't comment on that really. I think it'd be inappropriate.
Well, what about the Grand Canyon?
But I'm sure there are bugs in there.
What about the Grand Canyon? You fight bugs in the Grand Canyon as well?
Well, I was working for the Park Service and just giving them ideas on how to maintain and keep bugs from infesting their buildings.
So a lot of us, we try to avoid those nasty little cockroaches. We're scared to death of them, but you've even got some more fascinating facts about them. Share those, please.
Well, theoretically, a cockroach population could build up enormous numbers in a short period of time. Some calculations say that within 1 year you could have 10 million, and in a year and a half, 10 billion. So theoretically, you could have lots of cockroaches, but you know, disease and attrition, death, and other things get in the way. So fortunately, we don't have those numbers, and it's not to scare anyone, but just to sort of exemplify how big a problem you can have if you don't take preventative measures to stop cockroaches.
Okay, so Steve, got some facts and figures here that we want to share real quick. Here is the understanding as it goes. Some female cockroaches mate once, and they can have up to 50,000 babies. They can run up to 3 miles an hour. There are 5,000 different species of cockroaches, and hotter is better. Exactly what does that mean?
Well, because developmental times are shortened. Insects are cold-blooded, and so they require the ambient temperature to be hot, or warm at least, for them to develop, and that's what that's all about.
So is it really a more common problem than we might even realize?
Fortunately, since we have baits, such as the combat baits, bait gels, and bait strips, these problems are not quite as prevalent, but they're still there. They get into the food transportation system. You get them from your grocery store. In terms of ants, they're coming in from the outside. You know, you don't want to control cockroaches because of the potential for them transmitting, we've been identified with 50 pathogens. So you want to set up a good plan to prevent them from becoming established.
Steve, can you help us out? Are there some tips you can give us to keep them out?
Well, the first thing you probably want to do is caulk the outside with a good quality caulk, trim back the bushes. But on the inside, you also want to maintain good sanitation. Get crumbs off of the floor and the countertops, and wash your dishes at night, and take care of leaks, and caulk inside as well. And it's probably a good idea to put baits out preventatively if you've had problems in the past, particularly with the ants.
All righty. Bug expert Steve Jacobs, thank you for your time this afternoon. Some information I didn't necessarily want to know, but I think I needed to know, so thank you very much. Now, if you'd like more information on what Steve just discussed, go to DelmarvaLife.com, click on the Show tab now on the left side of your screen. And from the inside of your home to the outside, many people put up fences around their house this time of year. There's a lot of options, a lot of colors, and a lot of materials to choose from. From rules and regulations to maintenance, what you need to know before you start that project. Delmarva Life will be right back.